Yes, that's right, we have followed the trend and we are now on Teespring. You can now own the classic dive tee, Scuba Dude socks, and yep, you guessed it, a hashtag Flappy Snag Hazard sticker. And because it's a new shiny store from the 11th until the 25th of July 2019, we are offering 10% off all of our merch. So head over to our Teespring store, which is pinned in the comments, and at the checkout, type in promo code ScubaDude. Offer only applies to Simply Scuba Teespring store and not simplyscuba.com. All orders are handled and completed by Teespring directly. Good morning, everybody, unless it's not morning, in which case, good day, good afternoon, whatever it is.
And good night.
Welcome to today's episode of Daily Scuba News. So, over the past week or so, we've spoken about several shark attacks that have happened. If you look at online media, there seems to be a massive spike, so it feels like it's awful. There's shark attacks everywhere, but this, in fact, isn't true. In fact, the number of shark attacks has been declining in recent years, so why isn't mainstream media talking about this? They only seem to sensationalize it and just make it...
Because the attacks sell more than people saying everything's fine.
Funny that.
You gotta sell fire. Anyway, first off, there are actually two categories of shark attacks. The most reported shark attacks are considered unprovoked, meaning that the shark comes out of nowhere, bites a person, and goes, bye. Whoopsie daisy. The other type of attack is obviously a provoked attack. This tends to result in a human grabbing or harassing a shark or removing it from a fishing net or line. In the world of social media and the boom of tourism in shark-infested waters means that, there's actually been a rise in unprovoked attacks.
Yeah, okay.
Which makes sense.
So, the more people going into the sharks' homes, the more people are going to be attacked. It's law of averages. Something's going to happen.
Yes.
But more people go into the water, you're going to get more bites, but in a twist, because there are actually more bodies in the water, in fact, has decreased the likelihood that you, will be attacked by a shark. In fact, the risk of you getting bitten by a shark has gone down to 8% of you being nibbled by a shark. It's kind of actually the sharks are getting more used to us, and they go, where they normally go when they test something out, it's actually, I've tried something like that before, wasn't what I thought it was. I ain't gonna do that again.
Also, if you swim in the Atlantic, could you run the risk of being bitten by a shark than actually in the Pacific? But why is this? Well, it's complicated and also pretty simple at the same time. So it's one of those weird ones. Yes, the Pacific has the big boys, like the tiger shark, bull sharks, and great whites. But they only attack people due to them being territorial. The Atlantic, on the other hand, is filled, is brimming, is bursting with smaller sharks like the blacktip that live closer to the shoreline and love chasing bait fish, for an easy catch.
That's very broad strokes, and there aren't teeming numbers of sharks in our waters anymore.
There's no water, it's just sharks.
If you put two and two together, close to the shoreline means that more tourists are going to be bitten by smaller sharks, and fishermen are going to find themselves in more provoked attacks due to fishing. And in most of these cases, the attacks are non-fatal bites. It's more just kind of like relatively small sort of injuries. But again, thanks to social media, people can spread the word of how they were attacked. They sensationalize it. It seems awful, but actually, it's always gone on. If anything, it's becoming less frequent. It's just people have cameras on their phones, so they're reporting.
The weirdest thing is when we filmed Daily Scuba News, it's like a shark attack. It's like, right, let's click on it. It's like, I was attacked by a shark. Literally, he's got like 3 puncture wounds. Like, I've slammed my door, my hand in a door and got worse injuries.
It's also noted that most of the attacks happen in the warmer months when there are more people in the water.
Not funny, that.
It's just that kind of, well, go figure. And it's like, oh, great. This. The whole thing is, this has always happened. It's just people are recording it more, and they're just dialing it the kind of reaction to 11, and it's like, chill.
Yeah, so it seems like everything's happening. It's just purely because we have more media. And oh, cool! I got bitten by a shark. Wasn't before you wouldn't really necessarily like as you say, something with 3 punches wouldn't really be that much of a story. But the Mirror can shove it on their website, whack some ads on it, and then they know that they're going to get a click through from us. So our sharks are so guys, our shark attacks on the rise? No, there's just more people sharing their stories about shark attacks, just like Mark said, literally just said at the start of the video. Obviously, it's actually in a decline. It is in a decline, which seems really weird, but it is. But it's awesome news. But yeah, maybe, just take care while you're swimming and surfing or kayaking in the Atlantic. Anyway, what do you think about this story? Let's have a chat about it in the comments. If you like this video, why not give it a like, share it with your buddies, diving buddies. Ooh, I added that one in there. And to keep up to date with all things scuba, smash that bell icon. Thanks for watching, guys, and as always, stay classy, scuba divers.
We are an online dive store serving the UK and the world for all your diving equipment needs. So why not visit us at simplyscuba.com or click the box on your screen.